Hi, hello, good afternoon, and thank you very much for your attendance. My name is Roberto Parrondo. I'm the Business Services Coordinator at BIC Asturias. Being BIC Asturias, one of the entities that belongs to the IDEPAS group. And therefore, we are also involved in the deployment of this Study in Asturias initiative that we are presenting here today. As Seba explained before, we are here for one specific purpose, which is try to gather, to attract the interest of startups that want to set up their businesses in Asturias. But on the other hand, we are also here for another purpose, which is to show what is the technological level of Asturias as a region, okay? And this level is represented by our community of startups, which are the best ambassadors for doing that, okay? So we've brought here, in this edition of the South Summit, a group of startups with a very high-tech background, working in different industries, such as digitization, energy, mobility, materials, with different approaches, with different business models, but all of them with a great innovative potential, as you can check right now, okay, in their presentations. So let's get started with the pitch session, okay? We are going to follow an alphabetical order for the startups. So the first one will be Aireas, presented by Karin Volpato. The second one will be Meter Maps by Pablo Viejo. The third one will be Goopy by Pablo Campos. H2 Vector by Miguel Ángel Ocando. Minecoa, in this case by Juanjo Suárez. Nanocare Research by Fernando Cabo. TeamEQ by Elena Mattison. And Trideti by Mariel Diaz. So, without doubt, you are going to enjoy these presentations. They won't let you down, okay? So let's start with the first one. So, Aireas, when you want.
The presentation is there? La presentación? Okay. Hola. Here you go. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be here. I'm going to introduce our tool, which is Aireas. Next year, European Union, you launch new directives in relation to air control systems. And these limits will be much, much more restricted than the world that we have now. We have about, in Europe, 5,000 air control stations that have been collecting data in relation to air in the last 30 years. They also have added new pollutants data, thanks to the advanced technology in sensoric, nanotechnology, and meteorological fields. It's a wealth of information that we have available in relation to air quality that is barely used. Aireas is our analytic tool, and what it does, it unlocks all the hidden information, the treasure information, providing a very deep understanding and management of air quality without any specialized training or programming skills. Millions of data are thrown into the cloud every hour. And the traditional measurements of measurement campaigns of air quality, they take a long, long time, sometimes months. They are very expensive. And at the end, they provide a static picture of the situation. Whereas our tool provides a very professional, scientific, and accurate data, considering not only the historical data that we have available, but also the real-time data and any other data that actually might be influencing the air quality in a certain moment in a certain area. We also apply artificial intelligence using advanced statistics and also learning technologies, identifying very specific pollutant sources, their cycles, their relations, their patterns, and this provides actually a very dynamic picture about what is happening with the air that you are breathing right now and its behavior. It's a very strong and useful tool for public and private institutions who want to assess, monitor, and validate the air quality conditions in their regions. And apart of that, as I said to you, our tool is rigorous, is accurate for whoever is performing any kind of public intervention that may affect the air that we all are breathing. This is done in real time, anytime, from anywhere, and from any device. We are according to data. Our tool is named IREAS. It was produced by our group of engineers and biologists who put together years of experience in this field and their passion for environmental care. I'm positively sure that you have millions of questions that you want to make right now. Unfortunately, you don't have time to answer them, but you can find us here or in the virtual marketplace or here at the summit. Thank you very much for your attention.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Pablo Viejo. I am the CEO of Better Maps. The world is living an explosion of data, and one of these data, the kind of data that's exploding today, is this spatial data, geospatial data. So the problem is that we are having this explosion of data, but we don't have an explosion of data map designers. So it means actually we have more and more maps, but these maps are always worse. So you can see everywhere in Twitter, in Facebook, or wherever you see a map, the quality of maps is going down increasingly because there is a lot of information, but not many people that know how to deal with this information. That's why we created Better Maps. Better Maps' vision is to create beautiful, proper, and unique maps. It is an online platform using AI technologies with no code. We apply AI to allow to create better designs. So if you don't know how to create a design with a specific kind of colors and text and icons, we give you the hints what are the best solutions that you can get. So we help people to trust these maps, because very often you get a map, but you don't know how trustworthy it is. So our tools tell you this map is done in this way, so you can trust the whole map, part of the map. So this we add to the information. So different people, different design. You can adapt your map to your client or to your audience, because some audience need another kind of information, and maybe the same map can be visualized in different ways. And it's everything in one platform. As I say, it's a software as a service. We benefit from the ecosystem of many other tools like Mapbox, Maptile, Kato, Tableau, that are already using these tools, but don't give you the hints to allow you to create better maps. They give you the tools, you can do this, but if you don't know how to do it, you have to pay a designer. So what we do is we come on top of them and say, okay, I'm going to help you to use them properly. So what kind of people we are focusing on? Data analysts, map designers, software developers, people that are not necessarily using maps, or they need very specific things when they create their maps. And then we give them the tools to improve them. So you can see, for example, in our Twitter account, the kind of people that are following us is the kind of people that are looking for these kind of solutions. And we have a team that is ready, prepared to develop all these tools. So we are now coming to a funding round. So if you are interested and know more, please join us at the booth of the Asturias startup, or send me an email, and I will be happy to answer you all your questions. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you very much for coming. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Pablo Campos, and I'm from Goopy. Think about yourself. Happy? Everything okay? And now think about yourself in a car. Traffic jams, lack of parking spaces, stress, discussion. You are not the same person in a car or out the car. So we have a problem. It's not your problem, it's our problem. And now think about the environment. Pollution, climate change. everything is telling us we have to do something. So this is the moment to do something. Consumers' habits giving promise to service, to rental instead of buying. We are going towards a more sustainable world, and the municipalities and the governments are helping with aids to go for a better and more sustainable world. And the mobility is one of the most important parts in the city's quality of air. That's why Goopy exists. Goopy is an electric vehicle sharing platform, sustainable, comprehensive mobility service. We are not just another car sharing. We are much more than a car sharing. We manage the parking spaces in the city, and we like to tell that we do smart mobility for smart people from a smart team. So we do all together to have a better mobility service in a city. This is a real project already existing in the cities or the provinces of Asturias and Cantabria nowadays, and expanding to the rest of Spain. This is a real project with real numbers that needs to be increased and should be helping all the cities. Our secret weapon is not the app or the IoT, it's our team. The knowledge and the know-how that our team has developed during these past 2 years regarding all the IoT, connectivity, hardware, software, and all the algorithms that we have developed ourselves to analyze, monitorize, analyze, and optimize the mobility in the cities where we provide our services. Real numbers, more than 100 parking spaces managed by us, more than 150 cars, more than 15,000 customers, happy customers. We are a customer-centric company, always hearing from them to improve and increase our services to them. We have been done over 1 million kilometers, and more than 600,000 kilometers have been powered by our own photovoltaic renewable energy. So we have the complete energy managed. We do not have only electric cars, but also the energy coming directly from the sun. This is good for the economy because it's an investment reliable in 6 or 7 years about the renewable energies, but also for the world that we want to change and improve. So we think, and we are sure this is the moment to ride the wave. We are looking for companies, collaborators, investors, and people who want to ride the wave together with us and be able to have Goopy everywhere in Spain and in Europe. The reason why Goopy has much more sense as much as cities we provide the service is because we have intercity connection with this new service. Thank you very much. Here's the contact. Do not hesitate to contact us in our booth. Thank you.
My name is Miguel Angel Ocando, and I'm the Executive Director at H2 Vector. What I'm going to be presenting today to you isn't something new. We are in a climate crisis, and we need a new energy model. When we first started H2 Vector, we came up with a simple idea, yet powerful. We're aiming to develop energy solutions for our clients' day-to-day activities that were affordable, sustainable, and environmentally friendly. We understood that renewables were the energy source of the future, but we also understood that renewables were missing an element. Hydrogen is the element that renewables were missing. You may ask yourself, why? Why hydrogen? Well, basically, it's allowed renewables to maximize its potential through storage and handling. When our first product, our Vector series, is a hydrogen-based energy management system that works all around the hydrogen cycle, producing green hydrogen and providing energy for stationary and mobile applications. It is designed for the housing and the SME sectors, and it's ready to go. While developing our first prototype, our Vector 10, here, we're facing several challenges regarding the design and also the testing of the equipment. And we were also challenging the equipment in order to get as many features as possible. From those experiences, we have been able to establish an R&D program designed to tackle the main issues with hydrogen technologies. We work around hydrogen storage, mobility applications, and also around hydrogen and energy balancing. We're talking about hydrogen production and also consumption balancing. Regarding the future, by 2030, the amount of green hydrogen to be produced is going to be almost as big as the amount of hydrogen produced last year from all the energy sources. At H2 Vector, we work to develop applications in the building, agriculture, electricity, and transportation sectors. As you can see, at 2020, those sectors and markets were non-existent for hydrogen applications. So we're going to be building and ramping up a new market, a new opportunity, up to 2050 in order to get more than 300 megatons of hydrogen. We're creating and shaping the future. And most of that hydrogen by 2050 is going to be from low carbon sources. In the short term, our Vector 10 market size is around $150 to $300 million by 2022 and 2023 accordingly. I wouldn't be here standing talking to you without a team, with all the effort that these developments require. This is our team. I'm proud to introduce them. And we come from different backgrounds, personal and professionally, but we share one passion, which is to empower our clients through clean tech in order for them to lead the new energy model that we so much need. We invite you to join us at h2vector.com. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy the summit, and see you at the Startup in Asturias stand. Thanks.
Hello, everyone. This project is MindCoa, and okay. The first of all, what is the problem are we facing? As you know, large companies are heavy, slow, and basically too big to be innovative. But don't worry, we have a solution. MindCoa Digital Platform, a platform for boosting the collective intelligence for maximizing the success of the teams. We built a digital platform with a friendly, closer, and amusing language for serious communications. Essentially, it's a platform for sharing ideas, innovations, improvements, and etc. Okay. The business model is by sales of use of licenses with annual subscriptions, and is a scalable business model because new sales don't generate an important extra cost. This project is based on all is digital, and the strategy marketing is inbound, blog, podcast, wiki, newsletter, etc. And competitors, it's a lot, maybe 100, but it's not very bad because market is very big. And today, this market is a blue ocean, very big. The team are two senior professionals. One is an expert in creativity, Marta, and me, Juanjo, an expert in technology. we have worked together 12 years, and we collaborate perfectly. This is the investment and time for returns optimal, and we have already MVP, and we have already sold to real clients. And the next steps are evolve from ad hoc product, the current situation, to standardized product to future situations. That is all. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Fernando Cabo. I'm CFO at Nanocare, and this is Nanocare, our investment proposal to end perimplantitis, to cure a disease. We are an SME born 10 years ago as a spin-off of the SIG Tech Institute in Spain. Soon we identified dental implants as the field with the highest scale-up potential for us. Our team has wide understanding of the medical device world and is led by Professor Ramon Torrecillas, a renowned expert in advanced materials. Periodontal disease is the main cause of tooth loss. Prostheses on implants are standard care now, but biofilm growth continues on them even more aggressively. That's perimplantitis. Perimplantitis is a major threat. It affects the immune system. Titanium alloy implants are mainstream for decades. They are easy to produce and can be placed with simple clinical protocols, but they aggravate the disease and its consequences. Available treatments are the hidden cost of implantology in titanium. They involve intensive antibiotic use, frequent checkups, and surgery, which takes a high toll from patients both in money and quality of life. Ceramics with poor mechanical behavior have failed as an alternative. And despite growth, low innovation has led to offer concentrated in a few dominant players known based in the EU, the world's biggest market. But change is coming. Imperio is our disruptive, metal-free implant made of an advanced composite that finally beats titanium. It's nearing CE marking and shall be available next year. And this is the ultimate preventive solution in our making, Nanocare. It features a bioglass coating that keeps bacteria away from the implant. Also, new technologies allow for complex shapes and integration with titanium systems, which opens a blue ocean. We stand on sound IPR and on the entry barrier of new European regulation that turns our coated solution into a Class 3 medical device with a long and costly go-to-market. Initial traction will be provided by KOLs and premium clinics, but we must pivot on technology and patient awareness to rebalance the market. We will use B2B2C market shaping, addressing all stakeholders with compelling advantage. Patients first and central, but also all the others, including competitors. Our go-to-market architecture uses both digital and physical engagement platforms we call Nanocare centers. By 2027, we aim for a small market share with huge growth potential. We are raising 6.25 million euros in equity with a high return on investment that profits from bootstrapping of the initial Imperio solution. The project has recently gained visibility with firm commitments from possible co-investors, and you too can join us shape the healthy smiles of tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Helena Matheson. I'm part of the best team in the world. I'm obviously speaking about TeamEQ. 2020 has not only changed the world, but our ways of working. Remote working, hybrid workplaces, digital leaderships are here to stay. And managers and organizations have a huge problem to lead teams. It's impossible to manage teams without human data. Leaders' keys to success is to get on your shoes and understand you. They need emotional intelligence, EQ, to understand their people. Team performance gap is the new challenge. Almost 90% of our teams are not aligned, and billions are lost in productivity. TeamEQ, with more than 3 years of experience, is the perfect match for the post-pandemic needs. Other SaaS and engagement tools like Peak, Glint, or Office Vibe are still individualistic nowadays and cannot get smart data through cross-teams and teams dynamics. People analytics, it's a huge growing market. The TeamEQ is the predictive tool that helps business accelerate results and empower our leaders and teams through smart data at all levels of the company. TeamEQ works with 4 easy steps to measure KPIs and listen the most important priorities of your people in real time, just 2 minutes per service. Frequency is up to you. With unique questions to analyze immediate smart data and feedbacks available for all team and organization. We are compliant with GDPR, transparent and anonymous. And to act through tips, reports, recommendation and coaching zone. Once again, we are available for all the organization and teams, but with different permits. We also work with every kind of team. It can be remote, agile or distributed, and with over 100 dimensions, team dimensions. And guess what? We are also reliable. Our methodology has been validated by the CCL, and it's a company that is top ranked worldwide by the Financial Times. We have several patents under registration in the US, and we have been trusted by all industries and fields. Also, our users answer from 14 countries. Are you ready to save billions of dollars? Okay, our results are crystal clear. TeamEQ helps your organization increase in team performance and leadership. 97% of our users say we're extremely easy to use. We've won awards all over the world because of our uniqueness approach in team measurement. Our team is very diverse and international. We are very distributed in cities, but we do have the new headquarters in Asturias. Our founders, including our CEO, Francesca Gavetti, have more than 40 years of experience accumulated all together. We also count with the expertise of several advisors and investors that are experts in AI, HR, and business scaling. Our business model is a SaaS based on the number of teams. We are the only one that is not based on individuals, but on teams. And our MRR has doubled during the pandemic. And not only that, but we have more than 500,000 active offers in our funnel. SDG is our DNA. We care about it. We've actually won a global prize at the Mobile World Congress about diversity and inclusion. Now, we are having current funding needs where we need to achieve the next step and scale up. And for this, we need 3.5 million euros to get to this together. The time is now, and let's win together. Thank you very much, all of us. And please do not hesitate in approaching myself or my CEO, Francesca Gavetti.
Sourcing parts is a nightmare for every manufacturer all over the world. They lack manufacturing flexibility and spend millions waiting for quotations. Hi, I'm Mariel Diaz, CEO and founder of Trideti, and we are developing the fastest cloud manufacturing platform for manufacturers to produce parts on demand and scale production in one click. On our cloud manufacturing platform, manufacturers can easily upload their parts, get instant quotes, trace their parts, and know exactly what kind of products they are producing, have end-to-end traceability, and have online production planning. We empower our customers to produce parts on demand in fast as one day. We have proved we reduce the cost of part production by 10x. Our competitive advantage is price, speed, flexibility, and scalability. And we prove we reduce by 10x the cost of parts production. In order to scale on-demand production, we have developed a proprietary automated 3D printing technology based on advanced robotics. As you can see in the picture, this is our 20,000 square foot factory in Spain, where we produce parts on demand with the machines we manufacture. Actually, this is the first machine certificate for use on defense. Our business model goes in 3 different ways. So on one side, we sell our event software. Our customers pay a monthly fee of $600 a month to have their digital inventory and manage all the parts they need to produce. What we do is to move the physical inventories to the digital warehouse so they can have those parts ready to be produced whenever they need to produce. On the other side, we also provide on-demand production. In this case, customers pay $50 per hour for the use of the machine. That means if you need to manufacture any product, I put my machines and you produce on my machines in my factory. And on the other side, we have the enterprise solution. In this case, if you need the machine plus the software at your facilities, we install the whole solution at your facilities. So you don't have to share that information. So why is this important? We are super focused right now on the spare parts and tooling market, which is a growing market and is expected to be a $400 billion market. But if we are able to have at least 10K customers, 10K paying customers on the online platform, we will be making at least 72 million revenue a year. On top of that, if we offer on-demand manufacturing, we will have at least $70 million revenue a year. We have raised over $2.5 million investment from large corporates and VCs. As you can see, we are a Techstars company, and we have also committed large corporates investing in our company. We have digitalized over 20,000 parts for industrial applications. We have become the manufacturing reference for large corporates, as you can see in the logos on the background. And also, we have produced over 30,000 parts for industrial applications at our facilities. Actually, we started commercializing our product last year, and we increased 4x revenue. I have to say also, we already have over $1 million in quotations for large customers only this year. That means plus 7x growth only this year. So for the timeline of Trideti, we incorporated the company as an spin-off of the School of Engineers of the University of Oviedo in Spain, in Asturias. And quickly, we started raising funds to develop our robotics solution. Actually, in 2017, we raised our pre-seed round from business angels, and we started developing the robotics solution. Finally, in 2018, we finally launched our first MVP in Asturias, and finally, we took the solution to Germany, and we were selected as one of the key emerging technologies in Frankfurt for this technology, which was great and amazing because that allows us to really scale super fast. In 2019, we got into Techstars, one of the most important venture capital of the world. Actually, we went to Connecticut and we incorporated the company in Delaware. We started having the first installations. Our first customers of the machines became the Army of Spain. Also, and finally last year, in 2020, we were able to close our pre-seed round, our seed round, of $1.8 million, bringing large corporates investing in our company. And we opened a 20,000 square foot factory in Spain. Actually, we just inaugurated the facilities and launched the commercial product last Friday. So why are we the right team to solve this problem? I am a mechanical engineer and also industrial engineer. I have over 9 years of experience in advanced manufacturing and additive manufacturing, working for the European Commission, the University of Oviedo, and some top energy companies in Spain. I have 2 more co-founders. One of them is my commercial director. He has over 20 years of experience in business development, creating companies in Shenzhen, in Asia, and here in Spain. And finally, my CTO. He's a software architect and also a serial entrepreneur. He has been leading software development companies in Silicon Valley, in UK, and now he's developing the software platform at Trideti. We are over 16 people working this solution. Well, this is an old slide, I have to say, but we were raising 2 million. Now I'm happy to share that we are raising 4 million. Out of that, we have already 2.5 committed, and 1 million from one of the largest corporates in the world, which is Foxconn. Probably you know the company from the iPhone, the Mac, or those kind of products. And thank you so much.